Hello and welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival. My name is Spanj, and today we're taking this abandoned drone base, which the boys very conveniently captured a little while ago, and we're going to try and turn it into a sort of a main base, as it were. Well, for me at least, anyway. And this series. So I've sort of built some stuff already. I built a little CV pad over there. That's actually part of the same base using the connect to function. And yes, that is the cargo frog as well, which I pulled in literally just before hitting record. But I did use her to load up some more supplies. So Johnny's YT freighter over there, the wannabe Millennium Falcon, has some good bits and bobs in it, some blocks and heavy stuff. Meanwhile, the cargo frog there has got the sort of ingots and things like that. What I need to do in order to turn this base into a sort of functional base is first of all put some storage in it, put some constructors in it, power it up, because I don't think it's really powered at the moment. Yeah, I mean, it's 0% fuel, there's no solar on it, so it's out of juice. And also extensive remodeling. So here's my plan. This sort of thing here with the giant hole in the side, I'm thinking this is as good as entrance as any. So I'm going to turn this into a sort of SV landing pad where you can gain access straight into the base through here, and this comes into this sort of area here. Obviously this base needs completely and utterly gutting. We need to fix holes in the floor like that and stuff like that. And really make this kind of a usable space. And we know that down here is another elevator down, and I'm thinking this level we've got all the fuel tanks and generators, haven't we? I might keep this level as fuel tanks, generators, may even use the ammo box rooms as they kind of are. And then if we proceed, I think down there, this elevator here, and this is the other thing, I need to make this interior less of a maze and more of a kind of efficiency thing. So this level is where all the storage is going to be, although actually if this is the POI, the same POI that we did last time, then that means there's a whole nother level down below. Yes, there is, with alien blocks. I'm not going to go down there because it's a nightmare trying to get back up, but just to do a little recce, there's a whole level down here, also part of a sort of maze and things like that. And we've still got loot containers and things like that down here that they left behind. All this sort of alien block, sort of, you know, quite heavy, 2,000 hit points, very well armored, bottom of the base. So I might turn this into a kind of strong room, safe area, maybe Promethean storage all the way down there. The point is, the valuable stuff needs to be towards the bottom of the base, such as the core and the loot and stuff like that. And then the production stuff, efficient stuff, gardens, constructors, everything in between needs to be at the top, right? And in the middle, I suppose we can have generators and fuel tanks and stuff like that. Because if any enemy invaded this base, if they get that far, they've pretty much won, let's be honest. There isn't really much stopping them after that. Where did I come in? There it is, this elevator. This is what I mean. We kind of need to really gut the inside of this place in order to reform it. But chicken and the egg, I need to actually place down storage before I can even do that. So there's that. Right. Yeah, I'll do this sort of stuff off camera because that's pretty boring. But this sort of entrance here as well, I might turn into some small HV hangars. Just build over from the wall, take this stairs down, flatten that off as a sort of secondary entrance to the hangar, and bring the hangar down to earth level, get rid of all these containers and things like that. Yeah, I think we could do it. And then defense-wise, yeah, we really need to put some defenses around. We've got auto miners in this area, so it's kind of important that this is a strong area. Now, I have a land claim device. This is the first piece of hardware I need to set down. So let's pop this into my connected toolbar here. I'm actually going to go to, because the land claim device needs to be above ground. It needs to be above ground to function. So I'm going to put it above ground. I'm not going to put it right at the top, which is this one here. Yeah, this is right at the top. I'm going to put it one below, down here. Okay. Right, again, we need to kind of clear all this sort of stuff out. This is the problem with the abandoned drone bases. Just got rubbish like this lying around every which way. So, there we go. That's opened up another hole for the elevator. In theory, we could probably get rid of this one now completely. Don't need it. Don't need it. And we should have some nice combat steel blocks to fill that hole. Lovely. And that means our hand collecting device is still massive. Yeah, oh well. Get rid of you. Pop you there. Lovely. Okay, got a big hole there. Random blocks everywhere. Fill them in. Fill in the holes. And then we will be good. Okay, and then I'll sort of... I don't know what to do with this space up here. I may just seal it off, you know? Because inevitably, I think at the top of a tower... I could put turrets on it later. The top of a tower is always going to draw fire in my mind. But yeah, if I cover the top in sort of turrets and then have a 4 or 5 block insulation before you get to anything serious, that should be good. Not that the LAN claim device is really that serious, it's more just a sort of indication. So in this version, revised version of the server, bases on the home planet, and I'm on a home planet right now, are protected. So in the sense that an enemy team, if they want to attack them, they have to give 24 hours notice so that we can muster a defense. But that being said, bases that are not on this planet can be attacked at any time. So I figured that, well, given my availability, I'm not around all the time, so I think it's only fair that the other guys have something to do. Simply put, you know. So yeah, they can go and attack each other all they want out beyond the home planet. But yeah, the home planet, that's kind of like sacred ground. So there we go. Okay, I'll have to fill that in a little bit better later. Actually, how many hit points has that got? I got a sneaking suspicion. 500. Okay, that's not the end of the world. Fine. Okay, so good news is we have a LAN claim device, which now means we have a yellow square around us. This means that this base is now officially a base, and they can't attack it without giving us 24-hour notice, which means we'll be able to muster some kind of defense, hopefully, maybe, possibly. Anyway, with that out of the way, what we do need is storage systems. So we've got 30, an ammo container, and 2 cargo controllers. 30 is not going to be enough to maximize all of them, but I don't need the ammo container at this point to be, well, maximized in the slightest. So let's head down to the floor. Wait, now I'm confused. Oh, right, yeah. So I probably could go down here, because that does continue down, doesn't it? And we got elevator blocks. Yep, look at that. Elevator blocks. Here we go. Down into the corridor. Nice. That works for me. Get rid of these trash blocks as well. Just need to tidy this place up, really. A bit of housekeeping. Giant hole in the side of the base here. We need to fill that in at some point. I don't know what I'm going to do with all of these broken blocks other than just maybe chuck them into the factory. I think these ones as well. Xeno steel. Just need to sort them out. All this needs to come out. Right. This room here then. Take this elevator up. Don't need that anymore. This room here then will be ideal for our ammo. One of our ammo boxes. Let's take all these crates up. Yeah, forget these ones are a bit stronger, aren't they? 500 hit points. Now, can I connect to... Because I've only got one... That's weird, isn't it? Xeno steel blocks. Why don't you stack? Oh, you do. Lovely. Destroyed blocks. Get them to stack. Can I connect to the YT? I cannot. Right, let's move a bit closer. How about now? Yeah, look at that. Right on the edge. Let's grab a few. Look at that. That's pretty weird. That is in the cargo frog now. Good old cargo frog. Love it. Here. That's the... Why are you on the gun? I never had the gun out in the first place. I'll sort lighting out later. Okay, so this room should be good for an ammo box now. So is that... I can't remember which one's which. They look the same, you know? Maybe a little bit of a visual indicator early on and which one's which. That would be nice. So it is just the one that I have there. Okay, that's fine. Let's put you there. And like I said, it doesn't need to be very big at this point. So let's just... 1, 2, 3. There we go. Ammo box. Done. Good. We've got fuel. Fuel tanks aplenty. On that side as well. And then right at the back here, we have generators as well. The guys haven't taken these out, which is great. Perfect. So we don't need generators or fuel tanks. The base will run it itself. I'm going to leave this elevator as it is so that you can't come straight down to this level. Now we get to play with storage. And this is where things get a little bit annoying because everything down here is Xeno steel. Everything. I mean, we can use Xeno steel. There's nothing wrong apart from the textures. Wow. Okay. So the other thing I need as well is Wi-Fi. And this isn't going to be possible without a Wi-Fi connection. Now, while I'm stood on the base, it's fine. You don't need Wi-Fi. You sort of connect to it automatically. Look at this. It's just crap everywhere. And what are we going to do with all this? I don't know. Maybe this could be, literally, if I take this up, you got this Xeno steel nonsense underneath it. And this I can just fill this in with controller cargo extensions, can't I? That'll be fine. I need more cargo extensions. Okay. Cargo extension. Bingo. Oh. Why is it only 8,000? Oh, it does this really annoying thing when you add a controller to an extension. It doesn't actually... Oh, behave. Ah, you swine. You gave me 3 steel plates back rather than a controller. I have another one. It's okay. That was a silly mistake. Right. Let's... Why'd you do this? Why you do this? Okay, I got an idea. Put that there. Put that there. Put that there. Now you register the full amount. Of course you do. Of course you do. Right, Cargo Frog. Now you've got random bits and bobs in you, haven't you? Got all this random stuff. But that's fine. What we need then is we need to go back upstairs. Now that we've got a controller, we can actually disassemble the base into this, along with lots of other bits and bobs, the resources that I brought, and we can start manufacturing more base components while we're disassembling this. So this is going to be a storage room. It's going to be a nice big storage room. We're going to have lots and lots of juicy storage down here, plus the strong room underneath. It's going to be good. And then once we tidy this area up as well, we should have a good ammo fuel capacity. Nice. Seal all this off. I don't know what to do here. I don't know what to turn this into. Medical, maybe like crew stuff. But up here, this level. Oh, hello, cheeky. There's a level here. Yeah, here we go. This level. Somehow. Oh, I tell you what, I'm gonna have to lower the ceiling, aren't I? I have to lower the ceiling. This ceiling. Ooh, bugger. Mind where you step as well. So that this floor is actually down 1 level. Okay. So it's on level. This is going to create... This is probably like House Flipper. Okay. Let's do this then, because I can connect now to the Syndicate drone base. And wow, look at all this stuff. We've got a container controller here, though. That's what we want. That's what we really want. I'm just going to move everything over from the cargo frog there. Apart from that fusion cell there, because that's emergency fuel for the cargo frog. And there's ammo in there, that's absolutely fine. So the YT as well, I'm going to move that across. And 3 combat steel blocks. I'll leave everything else in there for now. I don't want to overload this thing, even though we've got plenty of space left. But I'll take this as we need it. There's some Promethean ore as well to get us powered up. Cool. Okay, now I can connect to Syndicate drone base, container controller, You have to try and purge all the random cargo containers that we have in here as well. Right, let's take these stairs out. Take that back. All this trash needs to go. Oh, you need to go. Oh, hello. Oh, I got excited for a second then. What about you? You got anything in you? No? Good. Spoiled food. Yum yum. Always delicious. Alright. Alright, okay, so I've got this random space here, because this is the perfect size space for probably one of the mightiest components in the base. And that'll be the furnace. Huge, but we're going to need one. So I'm going to plop that there. Okay, but then I've got a zocking great big bloody hole at the back of the base. Yeah, so we're going to have to do a bit of jiggery pokery over here to get this up to code. Reload. Get rid of these truss blocks. Going to make it a little bit kind of stand-outy. I've got 22 combat steels. There we go. There's the combat steels that I'm hoping for. Right, plug that hole there. Plug that hole there, and then oh, I can take that all the way. No, we can't because there's those really weird railing blocks there. So the other drama with taking over a base like this is just random placed blocks, just here, there, and everywhere. So I'm going to run this one up to about there, and then I'm going to do a bit of blending in terms of trying to disguise this kind of massive combat steel that's suddenly stuck on the back of this base. Now, if I had some... Wait, I do have some truss blocks. I've been taking them apart. I got 26 truss blocks. I was going to say, if I had truss blocks, it would be so much easier. Well, Spanj, you've got truss. It's fine. So, because we can see that on the other parts of the base, we've got these weird sort of truss frames going on. I'm going to do a sort of reverse version of that, just to mix it up a bit. And then, yeah, we'll put some angled ones on the top here, and hopefully that'll blend it in, maybe just a little bit. Maybe just a little bit. All these walkway blocks that I've been taking apart from the base have been coming up as HVSV walkway blocks. So I'm afraid I'm going to have to give a big fat Elion please fix, because these ones have been clearly taken from a base. And then I can use them on a HV or SV. Anyway. Well, maybe that'll just have to do for now. What we can do, just to maybe finish it off a little bit, is run that across there, like that. And I think that sort of... Okay, yeah, I'll put some texture on there and stuff, maybe because this line of texture here just kind of abruptly ends and then carries on there. If I finish that off later, that might look a little bit better. But now, it's just a case of... possibly burying this furnace a little bit so you don't walk straight up to it. And yeah, we need to be... I can get on top of it now. Right, there you go. I need to put something up here as well. Don't know what to put up here yet. It's kind of a nothing room. It's like, oh hey, a hole. Right, fill that in. Back down here. Okay, so I've got some constructors as well. I'll put them either side of the room. They will fit in quite nicely there. So they're in the YT. 2 constructors and 2 smalls. Perfect. Wonderful. Okay, so the only thing I haven't got in this base, or the only thing I'm not going to have in this base, I should say, is a farm. For some reason I can't place it there, but I cannot see what is blocking it. Everything looks fine. I really want to place it there, but I'm going to have to place it there. That's such a shame. Okay, well, never mind. Constructor either side, and then, because I can place a small constructor there, so that makes 0 sense whatsoever. Okay, well, there we go. It's fine. Whatever it was, it's fine. We'll figure it out. Let's take these windows out. Take that angular block out. I'm just going to seal this off with some more combat steel. Nice dull room. And like I said, this sort of area is going to be our entrance to hangar bays later, so I'll leave this open for now. Tidy up. It's difficult not to just tidy up. As I'm running around, it's like, okay, I've got to do this, 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 and this. Oh, I'll just tidy up a bit. I like to plug that hole there, for example. No! Stop it! Focus on the job in hand. Okay, so this is easy. We're just going to seal this furnace off a little bit, but I don't want it to be like a big block. So what I want to do is try and curve this around a bit like the shape of the furnace itself. Use some of these blocks. But obviously, when it's on, you don't want to get too close to it at all. So I think this will be fine. Just like that. And then put a big block. Actually, let's put an angled one like that there. And then at the bottom here, we can put a scoop one there. Okay, so you come out of the elevator, greeted by furnace, constructors on either side. Hopefully not too intrusive. Also not center at all. That's going to annoy me. Well, there's a whole one gap there, but there's like a 3 gap here. What? What is this non-symmetry? I know what this non-symmetry is. I need... Oh. I need another line there. And then I can place the... oh crap, where did they go? Oh, I'm connected to the syndicate base, aren't I? So they're here. Perfect. Okay. Bingo bango. Right. Now that we have storage, we have fuel, we have generators, and now we have construction capacity. The only thing I don't have here is defenses, which is possibly a little bit worrying because I'm worried as soon as I power this base up that I'm going to get a drone attack. But well, you never know. So I'm just going to go for it. Syndicate drone base, fuel. There is some in the cargo frog. I'm literally going to put in 3. I'm going to have 1% of fuel here. This is not going to last very long. We've got 2 hours of power. That's fine because we can turn off things like the furnace, which are off already. We can turn off things like small constructors. That's absolutely fine. We're not going to need those. We're probably just going to need one of these constructors, like this guy here. Set you to the container controller. Perfect. Now you can build stuff for us. Right, first thing we're going to need is a few guns. Let's get on that straight away, shall we? Build me 5 cannon turrets, please, good sir. And then I am actually going to use 2 constructors here. It's going to set this one to container controller and then ammo container controller. There you go. Give me some cannon turret rounds. Okay, I need to get on the roof because that's where I was going to put them. And I've only got 10 combat steel blocks now. And then we're going to have to start using more concrete. Hopefully my drone can reach that high. Like I said, I'm just going to put some turrets on the roof here. I'm going to sort of tart them up a little bit though. Let's go with a bit of shaping on this one. Let's turn symmetry mode on first. I want this to be symmetrical. There we go. Combat steel block there. That's the center of the turret right there. I'm gonna run out of combat steel very quickly at this rate. That's fine. Center of the turret there. And we can't really have a central turret. It's not really. Anyway, doesn't matter. And that's us out of combat steel. That's fine. We're going to use Xeno steel. It looks rubbish, but it's fine. Join those up. Join that up as well. Let's just place those there like that. There are misplaces. There we go. Okay. It's going to look rubbish until I sort of texture those Xeno steel blocks. It's going to look really bad, but whatever. We just need to get some turrets on here so that when and if we get hit by a drone strike, we can actually defend ourselves. There we go. Okay, there's a one corner I missed. Well, actually, two corners I missed. Right there. There we go. That should keep us relatively defended for now. High position of turrets gives them a good field of view and good range as well. There we go. And no drone warning yet, so that's good. All right. We're defended. We have production. So now, really, it's just a hell of a lot of multi-tooling. Oh, and eating as well. I'm going to need to do that. Yeah. Good. But hopefully I should have something to show you guys in the next episode. But yeah, I just need to clear this out. Oh, there's all these broken blocks. I don't know what to do with these. So many of them. Like I said, factory, I think. It's a good point, actually. What should I put in the factory next? I don't have a CV yet. I'm going to need one of those. And there's nothing like the good old STO2 short hauler to get things going. I would really love a Nakiri though, but it just costs too much this early game, and well, it's got great hangar space. I don't need it at this point, so it is going to be the short hauler again. Ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I mean? So to factory, and let's see now. Can we just put those straight in there? Yes, we can. Brilliant. Superb. Can I put spoiled food in there? That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Okay, guys. Well, this is going to be me for a good few hours, I suspect. Tearing up these old blocks, putting down decent ones. Well, at least we'll get a decent amount of iron, hopefully, for the short hauler. But yeah. Base flipper. I'll come back to you guys once I've finished doing a little bit of work on this thing. I'll probably bring this whole wall down, like I said, turn it into an SV pad with a nice front door. Because I don't really think this is going to work. I don't even think I can get the cargo frog in there. Anyway. I'll come back to you guys once I've made it look pretty and stuff. Alright, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And hopefully I'll see you next time. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.